What's going on, everyone? I wanted to come on here real fast. I've been gone for the last week. I've been out of town. Took the family on a much needed vacation out of the country. We went on a cruise in the Caribbean, and it was awesome. So if you guys haven't had an opportunity to go on a cruise, I would encourage every one of you to do it. And take as many family members and friends with you as you can, because it only enhances the experience. Reason I'm coming on here tonight, pretty much been out of the loop for the last week or so, but I wanted to come on here this evening to make a quick announcement. I am going to be running for re-election for the Delaware County Council. I know some candidates, they have a big to-do, big party, and raise a bunch of money, and that's not really my thing. I just want to come on here and announce to everyone, this is my announcement. I will be running for re-election. I know that's a little bit of surprise to some people. A lot of people was thinking I was going to run for commissioner, and I had considered running for commissioner, and I probably will run for commissioner at some point. However, at this point, I think my services to the community can best be utilized by continuing my role as your elected county councilman, and continue to shine a light and push transparency on local government here in Delaware County. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. We've got a lot to build on. We've done a lot of things in the 3 years that I've been on the council. In addition to being the most transparent and outspoken elected official in the entire state of Indiana, I've also led the council in a couple areas. We were able to give our sheriff's deputies and department correctional officers the largest salary increase in the history of Delaware County. And I'm proud of that, because public safety is something that's important to me, and I know it's important to you. And we're going to continue pushing to get those deputies paid what they deserve. When we have higher paid deputies, we retain those deputies. When we have more experienced officers in the streets, you are safer, your homes are safer, your children are safer. So that's going to be continue to be a focus for me as I run and campaign for not only my final year on the council in this first term, but if I'm lucky enough to earn your vote and win a second term, I will continue to push to make public safety a cornerstone of my focus as a councilman. One of the other things that we've done is, with the transparency, I'm outspoken, but we've also managed to get the council to live stream all of our budget meetings. That was incredibly important. That's the most important council meeting of the year. It was never live streamed. Led the efforts to get that going, and I'm proud to say that that's now part of our rules. And it's actually going to be state law in a year or two, but we got ahead of the game, and we pushed and was able to persuade the rest of the council. So let's go ahead and do it now. Let's increase transparency now. Let's put the most important meeting of the year on live stream for you and your viewing pleasure, so you can see what we're doing with your tax dollars. One of the other things that I'm incredibly proud on, no other council member can say this in my entire time as a council member. I think this is the first time this has happened in decades. We have never had to borrow money. In all 3 years I've been on the council, we have given you a balanced budget, and we have spent your tax dollars appropriately without having to borrow money due to reckless spending. That is going to be a huge focus of mine moving forward. There are a couple other things I'm trying to push. I wanted to do it this year at the budget meeting, but we were $8 million in the hole when we started. But what I'm going to be pushing for in the next couple of years, number one, I want to get our county employees a better insurance program. Insurance isn't that great. But number two, this is the big one. This is going to impact every one of you here in Delaware County. I'm going to push to eliminate, but at a minimum to reduce our local option income tax. That's right, you heard it. I'm going to push to eliminate or reduce our county option income tax. It's about $25 a week if you make $1,000 a week, so that adds up. That's $100 a month. So I think that we can generate that income in other ways, and our hardworking men and women get taxed enough. We have a state tax, we have a federal tax, and I'm going to do whatever I can to eliminate the local Delaware County income tax. And that's going to come with a lot of pushback, because, a lot of people depend on those dollars, but I think we can do it, and you deserve for us to do it. So, yeah, we're going to do a lot of things a little different. When I first ran in my first campaign, there was a lot of talk about how the current council members were doing such a great job, and it was my job to kind of poke holes in their accomplishments and point out what they hadn't done so great. And it was really, I didn't really enjoy doing that. I don't like pointing out people's flaws. I'd rather build people up and point out their accomplishments. But in order to convince the public that we needed change, I had to point those flaws out. Well, that came with a lot of bad blood. Made a few enemies doing that. When you're criticizing council members and you're pointing out the things they could have done better at, it really doesn't allow you to make a lot of friends that way. This time, that's going to come as a surprise. That's not really what we're focused on. I don't need to focus on that. We're going to focus on our accomplishments, and we've got a lot to be proud of. We've done a lot in the last 3 years, and we're going to continue to do a lot. As you guys know, I'm the only local elected official who stood up for you on mask mandates and vaccine mandates. I tried to get the local commissioners and city council and county council to rally together and ban vaccine mandates and mask mandates in Delaware County. Unfortunately, I was standing alone on that. And, as times went on, we've all learned that those mandates was wrong. They were incorrect. So I hope you remember that I was standing up for you then, and I'm going to continue to stand up for you if we have some government overreach. We don't need a government telling people how to stay safe and how to keep their families safe. All we need the government doing is protecting us and keeping us safe with police, fire, EMS, things like that, and managing your tax dollars and giving us good streets. Basic, simple things. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to focus on this, but the main thing, you can take it to the bank. I'm going to continue to be the most outspoken, the most transparent elected official, not just in Delaware County, but in the entire state of Indiana. You can take it to the bank. You have my word. There will not be another elected official in Indiana who is more transparent than I am, who will give it to you straight like I will, who will tell you the truth every time. All you have to do is ask me, and who will shine a light in every corner, every dark corner, where you, the citizen, can see what's going on behind the scenes with your tax dollars. You deserve it, and I'm going to continue to give it to you. So, again, this is my announcement to all of you guys. Like I said, I was out of town. The filing period opened up a couple days ago. I know there's going to be a lot of interested people, and if you're interested, I'll encourage you to run for office if it's something that you're interested in doing. But yeah, I'm going to turn the paperwork in here in the next couple days. But yes, I will be running for re-election to the Delaware County Council. The county commissioner's office will have to wait. My attention and focus right now is to be the most fiscally conservative government in East Central Indiana, and I can't do that necessarily unless I'm working as your councilman. So that's what I continue to focus on, and I hope you guys give me the opportunity to earn your vote. And you guys know how to reach out and share your concerns with me. If you have some concerns, if you feel confident about some of the things that we're doing, please reach out and let me know. If you think we're not doing a good job, please reach out and let me know. You can call me at any time, 765-808-2385, or you can message me, or you can come to the council meetings. I'm always accessible. I return every single email and every single phone call and every single message. I can't say if everyone does that, but I feel it's a duty to do that, and I will continue doing that. So I just wanted to let everyone know that, I'm in the race. So I hope I've earned your trust and earned your vote, and hopefully I earned your position as a councilman for another term. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. It's going to be cold. Bundle up, stay safe, and keep an eye out for those who are less fortunate. There's people out there that's going to be really cold this weekend. So if you see someone who's kind of out in the elements, kind of direct them. We do have some warming stations. The city's going to be opening up, City Hall and things like that. And I'm going to be sharing some more of that on my page as the city makes a list available. It makes it easier for people to be aware of. So anyway, I'm not going to take up more of your time on your Friday night. So you guys have a wonderful night. And I will be running to be your next Delaware County Councilman for another 4-year term. And I hope I've earned your vote and support. You guys have a great night.